Hey guys, today I have my top 5 fast growing Hoyas that I have in my collection, and I've noticed that they are really fast growing. I just wanted to introduce them to you and perhaps give you some care tips for those. And yeah, if you're interested, keep on watching and we get to the video in a moment. First of all, I think the fastest growing Hoya in my collection is my Hoya carnosa, just a normal one, with a little bit of a splash, pink splash, or some whites. That's the variegation. Sometimes I get some pink splash on the leaf. But that's just a normal carnosa, and I've got this as a cutting from a friend like 3 years ago, I think, probably 3 years ago, and it was like a 2-leaf, 3-leaf cutting, not much, and it just grows to this beast after 3 years, as you can see. It's very fast growing and it's beautiful. I love it, and it's got beautiful leaves, as you can see. And I just showered this actually, so because it was a bit dusty, so I hope you don't mind. But it's a very beautiful Hoya. It blooms a lot for me, and recently I think there is one peduncle that is growing into bloom. This one, bloom spike, oh, you can't see it here, like this one. I hope you can see it. And there are some other previous peduncles that will bloom later on in the season, and it's a Hoya that blooms every few months. And I have also the tricolour carnosa, which is, let me just go and get it. This is my tricolour carnosa, which is so big I can't even fit it in the frame. I hope you can see the plant. I've got it from as a small pot, for 3-inch pot, from one of my orchid orders that I did again 3 to 4 years ago, I'm not sure. It's now in a, I think, 6-inch pot, but it has lots of growth. Beautiful tricolour carnosa. It blooms a lot for me, and it sits in my windowsill kitchen. It grows really fast as well. As you can see, when it starts with leafless vine, and then it grows these beautiful vines, leaves that are pink and yellow and green. That's why it's called tricolour. It might have different names in US. I've noticed people call this crimson something. I'm not sure about the name, but what I bought it here in Europe, it's called tricolour. It's a type of carnosa, and it grows really fast and blooms a lot as well. I keep this in my south-facing windowsill in the kitchen, and water it once a week with my other Hoyas and other orchids, other plants, and it thrives really well and it grows really fast. As you can see, it's such a beast and big Hoya. I love it so much. Next fast growing Hoya in my list or in my collection is Hoya australis. As you can see, it's really big and long. It grows really fast, and I try to just bundle the the vines, and just keeping them on top, and just keep on rounding and rounding on the top. And yeah, it grows so fast. I still keep it in a small pot because I don't want it to grow bigger than this. But I tried lots of cutting. I took lots of cutting, and I tried to tidy it up in summer. It grows really fast. So number 2, Hoya australis. Again, this Hoya needs lots of sunshine, so I keep it in a south-facing windowsill in my bedroom. Water it once a week, and lightly fertilize it with my other orchids and other Hoyas. Care for most of almost all of these Hoyas are almost the same. They need lots of sun for blooming, and also some of them need more watering. For example, this one in summertime, it needs every 3 days maybe watering. And the way I water it is just that I put some water on top and try to flush it every few watering. So like 1 cup water, and it grows really well for me. I really like these green lush leaves, and also it blooms really well. It bloomed 2 years ago with lots of peduncles. This summer or last summer it bloomed fewer. I don't know why. Probably it needs a bigger pot. As you can see, it's full of roots in here. But as I said, I don't want it to be bigger than this, so I try to manage it here as long as I can. Okay, so Hoya australis is the second fast growing Hoya for me. Next, I have a Hoya called different names in different countries again. It's called David Kamingia, I think, in America, or it could be a hybrid of this one. I'm not so sure, but this one I have is called densifolia. Hoya densifolia. It's got lots of roots, and it's grown. Oh, okay. So what I forgot to tell you, that's my previous Hoyas all grown into arid mix, like bark and compost and perlite, and you can put charcoal. But this one is grown into leca beads, and it's been happy since I've got it. It's I got it as a, again, 2-leaf cutting 4 years ago, and it has grown into this beast. As you can see, lots of growth, and it's just in 2 vine. Yeah, I think one of them, yeah, I just propagated and put it there, and it bloomed recently for me. Blooms are really nice, green and yellow, and with a deep maroon corona, really nice, and smelled really well as well. So I really love the blooms. I think here there is one peduncle probably blooming maybe in springtime, but I had blooms here, there, and somewhere else. I had for the first time after 4 years it bloomed for me this summer. Before that it was just growing and growing, lots of lush green leaves. As you can see, the leaves are beautiful. So number 3 in my fast growing list is Hoya densifolia. Okay, next I have this Hoya, Croniana Skimo, I think it's called. As you can see, it's really nice leaf, and also it's very fast growing. I can tell you, like, this much grows in 1 year on each leaf, each vine, so it grows really fast. I've done so much cutting of this pot. I bought it as a small pot with few cuttings in it, few like 5 centimeter cutting in it, and it just grows into this beautiful lush green. I really love these shape, you know, leaf shapes. They're funny because if you compare them with the orchids, orchids are growing so so slowly you can't even see the growth. But this one's, once a new leaf starts, it grows within a week, and it becomes like this big leaf, which I really like and enjoy watching them grow every day. Really love it, and they bloom nicely as well. Bloom has a bit of a strong smell for me, so I don't like the smell, but because it's too strong for me. But I love the leaf shape, so whenever it blooms I put it somewhere outside my bedroom, but it usually is hanging on my walls in my bedroom. So I really like it to keep it as a hanging plant, hanging Hoya. So this was Hoya carnosa Eskimo. Oh, sorry, lacunosa. Did I say carnosa? No, not carnosa, lacunosa. Sorry, this is lacunosa. Lacunosa Eskimo. And this was the fourth Hoya, fast growing Hoya. And the last but not least is in my pick is my Hoya multiflora. As you can see, it grows really fast as well, and it blooms, always blooms. These peduncles always bloom if you water them well, but I think this one needs a repot. But the thing is that I don't want them to get too big, so I'll try to keep them into like 5-inch pot as long as I can. This one I cut it 2-3 times, I think, from here, there and there. I cut when they were big, and this is one of the cuttings, and this has grown in 6 months, I think, and it produces lots of, as I said, bloom. And this is a peduncle or bloom spike. As you can see, they're gonna bloom very soon. I don't know if you can see it in here. So Hoya multiflora is my fifth fast growing Hoya. So yeah, that's it. And the tip for keeping it, it's again in it's grown into aeroid mix, and this one I put it into aeroid mix as well, the new cutting, and they grow very well in there. It's just a once a week watering. In summer you need to water it more, every 3 to 4 days definitely you have to water it. Depends on the area where you're living. So the warmer and less humid it is, they need more water. But other than that, in winter time, once a week, and they grow really fast for you. So I hope you've enjoyed my pick for fast growing Hoyas. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. and subscribe for more Hoya and other plants that I grow, including orchids, in this channel. Subscribe for more updates on those. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you later. Bye.